All right, so happy Friday. I hope that you all had an incredible, profitable, and productive week so far. I hope that you all have been staying safe and things have been going very well for you. So thank you for joining us again this week for our Real Estate Minute, or your weekly REM. So this week we're going to be talking about the importance of a new buyer consult, okay? For some of you all, that's a very foreign concept. Hey there, welcome. For some of you, that's a very foreign concept. For some of you, this is part of your daily business, okay? So what I can tell you is those that are having consistent success and are being that are doing very, very well in their businesses are utilizing a new buyer consult. So what does that look like? And how can you be part of that? So a new buyer consult, hey Sam, welcome. When I'm talking with my team, we utilize and we get a lot of online leads and online opportunities that come in. So when those opportunities come in, the new buyer consult, what that is that's a chance for you to go and meet these people in person, okay? Because a lot of times when an opportunity comes in, maybe that property is not available, or maybe you're not gonna be able to see it to the weekend. So it's really important, okay? I know Zoom has started to become very popular over the pandemic, and that's a great way to be able to do this as well. But if you can get in front of these people, sit down, have a cup of coffee, have a cup of tea, and chat with these people and say, hey, let's sit here and let's chat about real estate. Let's talk about your needs and wants. Let's sit down and create that needs and wants T-chart. Let's go through and let's sit down. So how do you present that to somebody, right? So when our agents are sitting there and we're going through our initial call and we're talking, one of the things that we talk about is a custom home portal, right? And the other thing that we like to say is, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, myself, my team are going to be reaching out in the next 24 hours to make sure that you receive that custom home portal. Also, we wanted to see, would you be open to having some time to sit down and work through that custom home portal and really giving us a chance to sit down, look at your needs and wants, and really build a strategy that's going to help you to see more houses in less time to make a more informed purchase choice. Does that sound like something that you would be open to? Okay. Hey there, guys. Welcome. So what that's going to do is a couple different things, okay? First of all, what it's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you time to sit down with these people and start to build rapport, show them how you're different than all of the other agents out there, right? Than the door openers, because you are a professional, right? So what you're going to come in is you're coming in with a strategy, right? And a lot of times we assume things. We assume when a buyer comes in, they know exactly what the process is, they know what to do, they know how it goes. So this is kind of like the strategy session, if you will, right? So every single time that we would sit down with a new buyer, right, we would look at this as a strategy session. You can do this with listing, with a new listing as well, but we're going to talk buyers today. Sitting down to create that buyer strategy. What are we going to do? I need to understand exactly what drives you, what the importance of moving is to you and your family, so I can understand how to best set up a strategy for you and your family. So again, we can see more houses in less time to make a more informed purchase choice. So they say, yes, you sit down. What are you going to go over, right? Well, in a market like this, it's important that we're being proactive rather than reactive and helping our buyers to understand what they're going to encounter out there, right? Because what tends to happen, right, is we have that relationship tension is very high, task tension is very low when we first meet them. We need to bring that barrier down. We need them to trust us and our professionalism so we can help guide them in the right direction, right? But before we seek to be understood, we need to seek to understand, right? Seek to understand before seeking to be understood. So we need to understand what their situation is and what they're looking to accomplish. So then we can come up with a custom strategy for them to help them to win, okay? So when we talk about the difference between a professional, right, and someone who's just opening doors and hoping that, magically you find the unicorn for them, right? You need to implement something like this in your strategy, whether you're sitting in front of them, which again is really the best way to do it, or you're having a Zoom call. You're showing them, listen, I understand your needs are important, right? I'm not thinking about my commission. I'm thinking about what do I need to understand from you? Second, third, fourth level questions. What do I need to understand to make sure that we're best implementing a strategy that's going to be able to help you accomplish what you're trying to accomplish, right? So I'm not assuming anything, and I don't want them to assume anything. In that sit down, we're gonna walk through. We can log onto the MLS, punch in some of the things that they're looking for, and start to show them that inventory and talk about, especially right now, sorry about that, some of those inventory restrictions that are out there, and how you're gonna have to structure offers and what you're gonna be looking at as you're out there. So again, I don't wanna go too long on this. We're gonna break this into a couple of different pieces, but again, you need to be utilizing within your business a new buyer consult. If you are not, you are missing the boat, and likely you're going out and you're opening the door and you're showing 10, 15, 20 houses, okay? My agents and myself, when we utilize these strategies, typically average, we're showing anywhere from 4 to 5 houses at the max, and we're putting in offers. So again, efficient, effective, productive. Your people look to you as a professional. You need to help them, right, to see more houses in less time to make a more informed purchase choice. But in order to do that, you need to understand what they need, and you also need to give them the game plan on how you all are going to get there. So again, my name is Lucas with your weekly REM. Again, really appreciate you all taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. You could be anywhere, but you're here, sharpening your tools, trying to get a little better every single day. I see several of my agents from my team on here, so thank you for joining us, guys. And again, that's what this is all about. It's about collaborating, putting ideas out there, and starting that conversation to figure out, how can I get a little better every day, right? And how can you lead with value and always over deliver? So have an incredible weekend. Enjoy some time with your family. Enjoy some time strategizing and thinking about, how can I get my business better every day? And we will see you next week. Thanks again, guys.